We're going to talk about the box office here, and Scream 5 is expected to open to 43 million. It opened with $19.5 million yesterday. That is the amount Scream 5 opened to, including the 5.7 million previews. We'll say we're up to be a 43 million opening. Again, this is bad news for Shazam because people are spending money on other movies as well. Yeah. And we have apparently Hispanics are the most. Apparently Hispanics watch a lot of movies because there's a plurality with Caucasians with this movie as well. But Creed 3 is expected to drop 54%, like I expected to, and the movie is expected to go near 100 million domestically. The movie is expected to probably make around 100 plus million, like the last two did, as well. Creed 3 is going to be punching 100 million plus. That is going to be happening with that movie as well. So Creed is likely going to be nearing $100 million domestically, which is pretty successful for this movie as well. With a Sunday of $26 million, the second Friday of $7.5 million, besting Creed 2's $16.6 million and Creed's $14.5 million. Again, Creed 3 opened higher than both movies, so that's expected for this movie. Okay, but yeah, Creed 3 is having okay rate. It's having pretty bad ratings like Sonic 2 did. But again, Creed 3 opened better than people expected to, so it's performing basically like your typical blockbuster movie is doing as well. And 65 also released. They don't have any numbers for that movie on here, but I think they have them on here. But yeah, Scream is expected to open to 43 million as well. And 65 is looking to open to 10 or 11 million. So it was not as expected to open to basically what it was expected to open to as well. Well, so Creed it will be enough to jump the $100 million mark in just 10 days of the domestic box office. The film made $7 million on Friday. Also, Champions is doing pretty okay. Don't know the budget for Champions, but probably it's gonna lose money. $5 million, unless this movie only costs like $2 million to make, it's gonna flop. Okay, 65 is really gonna need those international sales to make money. Okay. But yep, that is about the box office. So apparently, Scream is continuing to do pretty well at the box office as well. So Creed is expected to get closer to its profitability. And we have the numbers for all the other movies. So Ant-Man is doing worse than Cocaine Bear and Champions and 65 on Friday. So Ant-Man is still doing horribly at the box office. Okay, this movie is still doing horribly. Okay, horribly. Okay, this is the movie should be at 228 million at the bare minimum. Okay, that's how bad Ant-Man's ratings are. It should be at the $228 million mark at the bare minimum. Okay, yeah, this movie's doing terribly. And we see this continue to overall similar to Lightyear did. And it's just a pretty bad mark for Disney and Disney overall. Okay. Cocaine Bear looks like it's going to make money at the very end. It's at $60 million, which means they can make $10 million more to break even at this current moment. They don't have numbers for Jesus Revolution yet. And Puss in Boots is still making money. Yeah, it's still making money. Despite losing theaters. But I think it's not disappearing out of theaters because it's on Blu-ray now, it's on digital. It's going to be on streaming probably this month as well. And Creed is expected to make $100 million this weekend. So unless the movie underperforms, is expected to make $100 million plus by the end And of course, the international sales are not will update tomorrow as well. 65 is just domestic sales currently right now. And yes, Avatar is not going to make, it's not going to make 2.4 billion. Okay, because I knew Avatar was going to tank once actual movie competition came out for this movie internationally. Okay. And movies like Megan, Knock at the Cabin are already dead as well. Both of those movies have been profitable anyway, so yeah. Just because Ant-Man made this much money doesn't mean it has been profitable. It still needs to make $35 million more dollars to break even. We could compare Ant-Man to Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp has made $260 million. There's a huge possibility it will make less than Ant-Man and the Wasp. Okay. It definitely is going to make more than Ant-Man. Ant-Man only made it $179 million. Quantumania is definitely above that threshold. But yeah, it's still doing worse than Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp is still continuing to catch up to Quantumania despite having a $35 million lead. The lead is now basically $15 million. Okay. We know first Ant-Man was never going to catch up to Quantumania, but this movie cost $200 million to make, and it's going to make least money of all the Ant-Man movies at the very end of it. So that's pretty much this video here. Goodbye.